right then. Impress me. After all this, these murals better blow me away. Or else I'm gonna have some words for you. We used to have this old rhyme, you know. Come, pity poor Etro, she was left all alone. Her blood pouring forth in chaos to atone. Queen of nothing, goddess of death, so let her be known.
And then Lindsay, in his wisdom, used the blood that flowed from Etro to give birth to the first humans.
Yeah, so we could do his dirty work. Among my people, Lindsay was known as a trickster, never to be trusted. Though, in the end, even our own god was no different. Pulse used us and threw us away all the same.
Yeah, I think we've all learned not to trust the gods.
At least it gave me the chance to meet you all. But then, after hundreds more years in Crystal, we wake up again. And for what? So Vanille can go mad listening to the cries of the dead? The gods want to make us pawns. But Vanille and me, we're done playing their games. It needs to stop.
Vanille and Fang. They once supported Cocoon in their crystal sleep, frozen forever in time. But why did they awake now, at the end of everything? What purpose could God have in doing such a thing? What sort of plan does he have up his sleeve?
That's a piece of a crux, right? What is this? All we get is some rubbish. Really?
It's no rubbish. It's the crux to the sacred gate, or at least one piece of it. All you have to do is gather all the pieces and put them together.
So, 2 more to go, right? 3 seems to be our favorite number. 3 murals, 3 shrines, and now 3 crux pieces.
You've got all the tablets, right? Go around to each of the galleries. You should be able...
Of course, we weren't just sleeping away our days in that pillar. Hardly, Sapir. We also saw your sister head out on her journey. Eventually, we even got to see the world fall apart, and all time stop. Like a nightmare you couldn't wake up from.
Stick together and we can do it! Keep up if you can. I can win this single blow. Your battle ends here.
around to each of the galleries. You should be able to see all 3 murals now.
Thanks for waiting. I transcend humanity. How great is chaos?
Perfect timing. You know, we were holding up. Not like it's something I can brag about, though. It wasn't heroic at all. It was more like atonement for all we'd done wrong before. No, not even that. There's no amount of atonement that will ever make right all the deaths we caused, all the lives that were destroyed, or her heart that she can. But I don't think it's something that you can make up for, or erase. What's done is done.
You've made it pretty far in, haven't you? You gonna keep...
You have an unusual aura about you. I sense that you have overcome great trials in your life. Terrible trials.
I'll take that as a compliment.
I'm sorry. My intentions are pure. It's just that I see you must be a formidable warrior, and I am in need of one such.
Tell me about it.
My name is Nolan. I have spent the last few centuries trying to prove a certain theory. There is said to be a beast with frightful power beyond anything before seen, and I have discovered the secret behind it. I am quite certain now. Its existence is linked to the ending of this world. Fascinating, don't you think?
And you want me to fight it, is that it?
Indeed. You are as intelligent as I thought. This is my theory. When the balance is tipped, and this world is finally swallowed by the chaos, that is when the beast will attain its true physical form, inspiring fear and despair in all who see it.
A monster that only appears when the world ends.
Indeed. In the past few days, I've seen a dramatic change in the data. According to my calculations, which are based on my hypothesis, the monster may have already manifested.
You have proof it even exists?
I know that it has appeared at least once before in this world. I've found records that suggest it appeared 500 years ago. The day that time stopped and the world was broken. The wave of terror, as all humanity realized their impending doom, surely summoned the beast.
So what happened after it appeared?
It only achieved physical form for a very brief time. Then it disappeared back to wherever it came from.
Because the world didn't end back then?
That is my theory. I don't imagine we will be so lucky this time around. All indications are that the world is truly ending this time. The data is clear on that. I want you to prove that my theory is correct. Yes, I want you to find the beast and defeat it for me.
Why worry about one monster now of all times?
There is a corollary to my theory. I believe that this beast comes from outside of this broken dimension. Unlike those of us living here, its body has not been affected by the warping of our time. There is something I wish to test, and I will need a sample of its flesh to do so. So what do you say? Will you hunt down the extra-dimensional beast for the sake of science?
An enemy that is not of this world. Right. I think I can handle that.
Oh. So you will help me?
I might as well. I'll probably end up having to fight it anyway.
I am confident that you will be able to hunt down the beast. Don't forget to collect my samples.
Got it.
Here is all the research data I have about the beast. I hope it may help.
Yeah, I'll do whatever I can.
There is not much time left until the end of the world. I will spend it waiting for your return.
All right!
I'd say this is a shortcut out of the ruins. Good to know if you need to get back to the desert fast. Since you went to the trouble of unsealing the door, why don't you follow the path and see exactly where it leads?
Hey, Lightning. You feeling this? The air's different in here. I think we're close. We have to be. This heavy, cold atmosphere. It's got to be the power of the Clavis. Let's see the second mural. I paid for this show, and I want to get my money's worth. Hey, Lightning. What do you make of this, then?
It's the story of the gods. Or rather, the story of us. It shows how humanity was born from blood spilled by the goddess Etro. But we weren't made to live forever like this. We were put on the world to serve the gods, do their bidding, and then die.
But then the chaos broke through and changed the rules. Everything went pear-shaped and suddenly it's like dying became an option. We became immortal, or that's how it felt at first.
You stopped aging the moment the chaos came, but misfortune and disease could still kill you.
And we don't multiply and fill the land anymore. No one's been born in centuries. You know, I always thought that death wasn't the end of us. Like our souls wouldn't disappear with our last breaths. They'd never really die. They'd come back. That's why I was never afraid to die for something I believed in. But now, I don't know. Dying feels like the end of the line. Like there's no hope of being reborn. Our souls will just get lost in the chaos forever. No second chances. I guess that's what Vanille wants to put a stop to. She figures this is her chance to save those lost souls. Some gear or something moved. It looks to me like another sealed path has been opened.
Let's go ahead and check it out.
The souls of the dead, crying out in their despair. No one else can see or hear them, so it's hard to appreciate what that would feel like. Do you think that Vanille is hearing the wishes of the dead? Is she hearing all of their regrets and desires?
We got the second piece. Let's go find the third.
You don't have to tell me. I'm more than ready to get that door open and get the clavis.
This way before?
The last mural, huh? And this'll give us the key we need to open the sacred gate. And we can finally reach the clavis. Huh? If it isn't the man himself, the Order's idol, Benevelza, god of light. Death defiles the soul. Let salvation purify you. So the dead are unclean, is that what they think? And when Vanille performs the soul song, those bastards are going to make everything neat and tidy again.
What do you mean?
Don't you know? It's the ceremony that the Order's got planned. It's the reason they want the Holy Clavis. So Vanille can do their dirty work. Thing is, she's the only one who can hear the dead.
And the clavis can draw the souls of the dead. Isn't that how it goes? So, what does the ceremony do? More than just summon the dead, I take it?
If you believe the Order, it's all putting the dead to rest and providing a salve for their tortured souls. That was enough for Vanille. Hook, line, and sinker. She says that she has to go through with the ceremony. She wants to atone for the past.
So it's what Vanille wants, this ceremony. But even knowing that, you have no intention of helping the Order?
Not in this lifetime.
The Order wishes for the Soul Song to be performed, a rite that they claim will purify the souls of the dead. If it might save the souls of those who have died since the fall, you should be lending your support.
Right, this should complete the crux.
Let's try it on the sacred gate.
Come on, the Clavis waits.
I hope you can make every... You did a fantastical job, Lightning! That was fantabulous. Citizens, lend me your ear. Eternal despair is...
You really want to see the tears of an angel, don't you? Well then, let's see. The price for today is... I'm so sorry. I know this is getting old, but I don't think I can sell them to you after all.
Look, if you can't sell me any, why don't you just tell me in the first place?
Well, let me ask you this. Why do you insist on buying them when they're not what you're after in the first place? I know deep down, you really want something else.
You're a mind reader too?
Don't be coy. It's just that I can read people sometimes. I can sense what they're after.
Look at you, blessed with all these hidden talents. All right, what is it that I'm really after?
No need to be snide. What you're after is gone. Never to return. You lost something that was dear to you. An irreplaceable bond of some kind.
Who the hell are you?
I'm just a kid that's always been a little bit more perceptive than others, that's all. For some reason, I can sense what people want and how they're feeling. My tears are therapeutic for them.
I don't understand how it is that your tears can help people with their problems.
Well, everyone's been alive for so long now, their hearts are old and worn. They don't know how to feel anymore. Their tears have all dried up. People have lived for so long with feelings of sorrow and despair that it's become a natural part of them now. They don't even notice it anymore. They can't cry because they've forgotten how. That's why I do it for them. When people see my tears, it helps them remember how they used to feel. I think people should be able to laugh when they're happy and cry when they're sad.
The angel's tears you sell mend people's hearts. I'll admit, that's admirable.
I believe you can't smile a genuine smile without being able to cry genuine tears. I just help them remember what it's like. But I can't heal you with my tears. That's why I don't cry for you. Sorry.
Then what about you? Do you ever cry for yourself to mend your own heart?
Huh? For me? No, I haven't done that in a long time.
At least not for centuries, I'm guessing.
I think so. Why do you ask?
Just curious. She heals people by crying for those who can't, but she can't cry for herself. Her tears have become nothing more than a tool for her trade, an item to sell. No one seems to notice that, like everyone else, her heart needs healing too.
Duped? This is where you sign up for the tour.
Looks like another good... You got something to show me?
Here's my ticket. Good enough?
Damn right it's good enough for me. But can't you read? Showtime starts at 6.
Then I guess I'll wait here.
Huh. Save the best seat, right?
Remember, the tour meets up in front of the gate of the industrial area.
Welcome! Welcome to the famous Sneakin' In special.
Here's your ticket.
Very good, madam. In you go. Now listen up and let me explain the rules. Participation in the tour is strictly at your own risk. Whatever happens, it ain't our problem. And that's it. Got it?
Per the schedule, the delivery is made from the Augur's Quarter.
Hello!
If you don't make it in time for the day...
I've never been able to forget those fireworks. I came to see them again, but nearly got caught by a security...
You've got to get to the Augur's Quarter before the deliveries to the palace. Okay, there's a foul sea called Pandemonium that labors away in the center of this industrial area. It is the last one.
Can I reach it?
I wouldn't try. That foul sea is guarded more heavily than snow. Everything depends on it. It's the source of all the supplies that the world depends on. Humanity wouldn't last long without it. It's an unbelievable scene, isn't it? The whole world's running out of energy and Yusnan's no different. Yet...
Vanity'll do wonders. The fools are probably bleeding themselves dry for their glittering city.
Every day, it manufactures tons of food and goods, which are then distributed around the world. It produces useful goods from nothing, or so it appears. The truth is that it seems to use the chaos as its raw materials.
So, the food that these people eat comes directly from the chaos? They put it right in their bodies?
More or less. Some people look for a way to get out onto the tracks of the sun. All of the goods produced by the Foul Sea come first to these warehouses. This is where everything is sorted and accounted for. Then they're distributed throughout Yusnan, Luxarian.
Do you know what death is? I can win with a single blow. So the Foul Sea here is the only source of food and materials left for the people in the cities.
It's a tough road to take. If I just keep going up along these tracks, the most fantastic...
If Lord Snow...
It's a tough... If I just keep going...
That's why the people made him their patron. He was the only person they could trust to manage this. He made sure that everyone got what they needed.
Hey!
It's thanks to him the world hasn't descended into rioting for food and goods.
And yet here in Yusnan, equality...
Keep going along this path and you'll reach... There should be... My sensors are picking up chaos infusions throughout the city. If you keep going that way, you'll end up in danger.
Not a whole lot of other options, are there? I wouldn't want to miss the Big Bash.
Light, this is bad. The chaos just keeps on spreading. It's almost as if it gets stronger the more people...
This feeds on despair, right? These people come to the revels knowing their world is ending.
Those fireworks signal to the city that a performance is about to begin. Today, like every other...
I found you! Miss me? You sure this is a good place for you to be? You can see it, can't you? This place is going to be Chaos City soon.
Lumina...
The Sea of Chaos that laps at your heels. It's one of Yusnan's biggest sights. It's like part of the show. Wow, would you just look at it? The chaos is going to swallow everyone up. I think the Savior has to do something. Since it doesn't seem our patron is doing much locked up in his palace.
What's Snow thinking?
Oh, he's not. At least not about the city. He's just thrown his arms up and given it all up. He's pacing back and forth in that little room of his, waiting for the world to end. You know why, right? It's all because of you-know-who. She's the reason he's dead inside.
You mean Sarah?
That's it. You aren't so dumb after all. Of course it's Sarah. Snow's never been able to let go of her. Do you know how many years Sarah's been dead now? Even so, he goes on pining and dreaming and wishing. He basically wore every bit of himself away. And now there's nothing of Snow left inside. So sis, how about letting Snow free already? For his own sake. If you ask me, it's time he got out from under all the gloom and memories. Because otherwise, the only thing he has left to look forward to is the end of everything.
You can't break me down.
Time to say goodbye. Any last words? Oh, I get it. You know you're gonna die anyway, so you want to at least go out in style, right?
I'm fine. I fell into the warehouses. Which way do I head from here?
Let's see. I guess that you're near the Augur's Quarter. Start by getting out of there, and quick.
Something happening?
I'm picking up strong chaos readings all over the city. I can't say what'll happen, just hurry to the palace. Run database checks on the warehouses around here, but I can't tell who owns most of this stuff. People just stored their things here and left them to rot. I doubt you'll find any hidden treasures. Good news. That ID that you got your hands on was assigned to a high-ranking citizen. It should be more that the original owner had the bad luck to run into a hungry monster and... Well, I don't really have to spell out the rest, do I?
Guards are conducting a search for the intruder calling herself the Savior with rose-colored hair and is carrying an enormous weapon.
The door is locked, but you should be able to use that ID to open it.
Matching this description to the nearest security officer. Are conducting a search for the intruder calling herself the Savior. She has rose-colored hair and is carrying an order of salvation. Citizens are asked to report the arrest of the woman calling herself to the Savior. The cargo line has been severely damaged in an accident. Investigators are currently assessing the damage. Early indications are that the woman calling herself the Savior was involved. The palace has been locked down as a security measure, and the distribution of supplies has been temporarily
Light, things aren't looking too good. I hoped you could hide amongst the deliveries to sneak in, but...
But what? Change of plans?
Sure, I guess you could say that. For some reason, the service entrance was suddenly forced to lock down. That path is close to us now. It's not certain why they suddenly closed shop, but it was about the same time that my chaos sensors went haywire. That kind of reaction, it can only mean two things. If we're lucky, it's just a new chaos infusion. If we're not, then it's a Seath. If Snow has finally lost his grip and become a Seath, well, he'll be nearly unstoppable. Light, pull back for now. We need to find out more.
I'm not done yet. Hope, start thinking up a new plan. One way or another, I'm getting into that palace.
But, Light...
Seath or not, nothing's changed. I am gonna save him. Well, after I beat some sense into that annoyingly thick head of his, that is.
Okay, Lightning. We've got to give up on the service entrance. There is one other plan I had considered. It's pretty destructive and definitely dangerous.
Doesn't matter. What is it?
As you can see, the palace is surrounded by a formidable wall. All ways in and out have been locked down, and there's no tunneling under it either. It looks quiet, but trust me, that wall is too well guarded to try and sneak over.
Yeah, can we get to the point, Hope?
There's no path, so you have to make one. A show is about to start here in the Augur's Quarter. A show with one fantastic finale. At the climax of the show, a stage and an actor on it is propelled up to the top of the set by a little rocket power.
And you want me to climb onto the set and jump into the palace? I hate to break it to you, but that's a pretty big leap.
Not if you can topple the set and form a bridge. Then you can just simply walk across. It'd be easy.
I'm not sure that easy means what you think it does.
Fireworks are launched all around the theater at the finale. If you increase the number of fireworks, well, you could weaken the set enough to bring it down.
You were telling the truth about it being destructive, weren't you?
And you don't have much choice.
I guess I've just got to keep moving. Keep your eyes front. Right.
That's the spirit?
Hope. Does that mean you'll be watching the rear? You'll have my back?
Of course I will. That's what I'm here for. For this plan to work, you'll need help from the theater people.
Investigators are currently assessing the damage.
Oh, that director! Up there with his lofty ideas and stomping all over us left down here. He's a slave driver who doesn't know when to quit. He's right there at the top of the stairs looking down on all of us. He's in a mood because he can't come up with the ending for his...
The cargo line has been severely damaged and its supplies have been temporarily suspended. I repeat. The cargo line has been severely damaged in an accident.
You must be in charge around here.
And just who might you be?
Just someone who wants tonight's show to go down in history. Doubling or tripling the fireworks should do the trick. Enough to scare the patron out of his den.
Did you escape from some mental hospital?
I'm just an old friend of the patron's. He never shows his face, so I worry. He's not the type for flowers, so I thought I'd send him a good show instead.
3 times the fireworks? That would cause one hell of a stir.
Yeah. This city could use a good stirring. If not at the end of the world, then when? Not much point playing by the rules now.
I like your style, lady. And you're not wrong by any means. Half of Yusnan's already sunk under that wretched cloud we call chaos.
Let me get the fireworks. I'll make sure we have more than enough. But it's gotta be today.
Hell, let's do it. But this conversation never happened, capiche? If you need help with the fireworks, the stagehands can help you out. I'll make a couple of revisions to the script. This'll be a show they'll never forget!
Locked down as a security measure, and the distribution of supplies has been temporarily suspended.
If you want to know about fireworks, I guess you should talk to an expert.
The cargo line has been severely damaged in an accident. Investigators are currently assessing the damage. Early indications are that the woman calling herself the Savior was involved. The palace has been locked down as a security measure, and the distribution of supplies has been temporarily suspended. I repeat. The cargo line has been severely damaged in an accident. Investigators are currently assessing the damage. Early indications are that the woman calling herself the Savior was involved. The palace has been locked down as a security measure, and the palace guards are conducting a search for the intruder calling herself the Savior. She has rose-colored hair and is carrying an enormous weapon.
Hey, what's up?
Citizens are asked to
Change of
report
plans.
persons
We're
matching
upping the
their
amount of
description
fireworks
to
in the
nearest
finale.
security
At least
officer.
double, maybe triple the number.
And why is this the first time hearing of it? Let me guess. It's that blasted director's idea, isn't it? Folks can call him a genius all they want. That doesn't mean I'm a miracle worker. But I suppose complaining to you won't help the situation. You're one of his assistants, right? And you know what I'm talking about. You're probably feeling the blunt of his capricious behavior as much as I am.
Then help me. Can you add more fireworks to the show?
I want to say no, but even if it is impossible, I'll still have to do it. That's my job, after all. All right, I'll do it. But I warn you, it'll be anything but half-assed. But you're gonna have to help me out. I'm out of gunpowder, so I can't make any more fireworks here. There are pyrotechnicians all over town who launch fireworks to mark the hour. You know that, right? Here, I'll write you a note. Show this to any pyrotechnicians you meet. They'll give you what they can spare, but you're gonna have to move fast to get them home. By the way, my pyrotechnician buddies aren't the only source of fireworks. Buy some, haggle for some, do whatever you need to do if it gets us the firepower we need. We just have to be sure that we have enough. Everything else will work itself out.
Light, you got the boss on your side. You're gonna need a lot of fireworks to bring down that set, though. Go and gather up all the firepower you can find.
Really? More fireworks? You really are gonna light it.
Is it just my imagination, or are you looking forward to this just a little too much?
Perhaps the chaos is getting to me. But don't worry, I haven't lost sight of the big picture. We're doing this so that you can reach Snow inside the palace. Let's hurry. You'll have to get as many fireworks as you can in the little time you have. If you aren't back with them in time for the show...
This is completely hopeless. Maybe I should just give up. I practice and practice, but no one cares.
No one cares about what?
Oh, you heard that, huh? Well, the thing is... Wow, look at you.
What is it?
I'm sorry. It's just that, well, you have the most amazing look. And it's like you have this incredible aura that screams, look at me! I mean, I bet people stare at you all the time. God, you're so lucky. What's your secret?
I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't have any secret. Why don't you take a breath and calm down for a second?
Right, I'm sorry. It's just that I got so excited. See, the thing is, I need people to pay attention to me. It's not that I'm vain or anything. I'm trying to make it as a baton twirler. I've gotten really good at it, too. I can twirl with the best of them, but I can't call myself a performer without an audience.
It's not exactly my field, but have you tried working on your look? Improving your stage presence?
Yeah, not so much. I spend all my time practicing the baton dawn to dusk. I've never had time to learn about clothes and fashion and things.
Neither have I. Trust me.
Shut up. That's not true, is it? I mean, look at you. And look at me. I wouldn't even know where to start. Wait! I have a fantastic idea. You wouldn't be able to help me accessorize, would you? Can you collect adornments for me? If I see enough of them, it might trigger my dormant fashion sense.
I wouldn't want to give out fashion advice, but if it's just collecting things, I guess I can do that.
Really? You'll help? Oh, you're the best! I mean, I've heard of adornments, of course, but I have no idea what's out there. Can you just collect a bunch and show me what you find? It'll be a huge help.
You can buy adornments from merchants. I also hear some people hand them out for free.
Wow! I can't believe you were able to collect so many! Okay, now give me a minute while I look through them. Now I get it! I know what I've been doing wrong all this time. I'm gonna go change. I'll be back in a sec. Okay, be completely honest. What do you think? Is this my new look? Am I new and improved?
It's good. A definite improvement.
Phew, I was hoping you'd say that. I know, there's still room for improvement. I still have a lot of work to do in the clothes department if I want to stand out. So, I hate to ask you for another favor, but can you collect more adornments for me? This is a really awesome start, but I need more inspiration if I want to be stage star amazing. Please, you have to help me out. Well, I see someone's been busy. Wow, everything's so sparkly and shiny. It's like sensory overload. Wait, hang on. Yes, I've got it. Another great flash of inspiration. Hang on while I change. Oh, no peeking. Do you hear me? What do you think? Pretty far out, huh? I've never dressed like this before. Oh, geez. You don't think it's too much, do you?
Depends on what you're trying to do. If you want attention and a bigger audience, I'd say you're on the right track.
Maybe you're right, but it's still not perfect.
Oh, I just don't have the magnetic charisma that you have. I need something else. But what? Look, I hate to ask, but can you run out there and collect more adornments? Just a few more should do it. I'm almost there, I know it, but I need one more jolt of inspiration. You'll help me, won't you? We've come this far. You might as well. Another great haul! Oh, I can feel it. Here it comes, the inspiration. And yes, I've got it. I'm totally inspired. Which means it's time to slip into my final outfit. Wait here, okay? I'll be back super quick. What do you think? Say goodbye to the old lame Candace and say hello to the brand new amazing me.
I don't know exactly what I'm looking at, but it's effective. There's no question about that. I can't tear my eyes away. Don't know what else to say besides the fact that it leaves an impression.
Oh, I can see it now. All those people staring at me, asking themselves, who is that spectacular girl with the baton? Now that I have everyone's attention, are you ready for the most amazing baton twirling you've ever seen in your entire life?
Well done, Light. But what are you gonna do with all those adornments? Maybe you could wear them yourself. If you followed her lead, you could attract just order.
Of salvation. A warrant has been issued for the arrest.
What are you doing? It's dangerous around here.
The boss sent me. We're mixing up the plans for tonight's show, so I'm collecting fireworks for him. Here, these are his instructions.
A change of plans? It sure does look like the boss is writing. Fine, take them all. Or nearly all. I'll just keep a few around to ignite right here. Those fiery blooms in the night sky are like smoke signals for us. That's how we let the boss know we're on the job, with a bang. See that? That means all good. You're going to need to get more fireworks from the others too, right? If that's the plan, you'd better be on your way. When the time comes, the fireworks are launched up into the sky. Each site sets off their fireworks at a different time, so you should think carefully about the order you want to visit each.
You did it. Now you just need to keep on going at this pace.
Meow meow choco chow.
That was adorable! Here, this is for you.
I'm getting the feeling you're not as amused as I am by this whole thing.
That was by far the most embarrassing thing I've ever done in my life.
Oh! God, don't surprise me like that. I'm tense because it's almost time to set off the fireworks. Please don't sneak up on me.
Tonight's launch is canceled. The boss is having me gather up all the fireworks.
Is that right? Oh, thank God I'm saved. I may work as a pyrotechnician, but I just can't stand the actual setting off of the fireworks. I can barely hold the match. I shake so much. Here, just take them. I'll use what's left to signal the boss. Let him know I got the message. So, have you picked up the fireworks from the others? Well, you'd better set out soon if you hadn't gotten around to them.
You still need more fireworks. We've gotta hurry.
one of the pyrotechnicians. I heard I could get some fireworks around here.
Keep looking.
It was the boss who sent me.
Do I look like I care? Unless... Get me some booze and I might have some fireworks.
If I have to, just wait here.
Huh? You really do that? Well, if you're willing to fetch booze for me, know that you have to be willing to fetch the best. You got that? Bacchus's Brew. Ever heard of it? It's a drink of legends. They say that one sip will whisk you away from this world and the sorrows it comes with.
Fine, I'll get some.
Will you do that? And get it done before the day is over.
Are you really gonna do it? Give in to a drunk's demands?
I don't have time to try and convince him to hand over the fireworks to me. It's just a lot faster to get him the drink he wants.
Choco Chocobo, it's time to tell. What are the magic words?
Meow meow choco chow.
Oh, that was adorable. Here, this is for you.
Don't get me wrong, but, well, it was pretty funny to watch from here.
Hope you're more than welcome to take my place down here anytime.
Search for the intruder calling herself the Savior. She has rose-colored Citizens are asked to report persons matching this description to the nearest security post.
Here at the banquet of the Lord. Welcome.
Do you happen to carry Bacchus's Brew here?
Why, yes, we certainly do. What we lack, however, are available seats.
I don't need a table. The brew is actually a gift for someone. Would you be willing to sell me a bottle of it?
I would be delighted. Though I hope you understand that it is one of the more expensive items we have available here.
So this is Bacchus's Brew. I owe you.
I am honored to have been some help to you. I'm sure the recipient will be delighted to receive a gift from such a beautiful woman.
God smite me down. This is Bacchus's Brew, the real thing. I can have it? Really?
Sure, but only if you give me what I want. Now where are the fireworks?
Hold on, I'll get them. The fireworks are yours. As many as you can carry.
Did you make these? They're not like any of the others I've seen. I can tell you put real care into making them.
Ah, you've got a sharp eye. Yeah, I poured my heart into them. I promised someone I would, and I keep my word.
Promised someone? So this was a special batch? A custom job, is that right?
Yeah, for one of the local kids. He was always a sickly little thing. Never left the house. But he told me he loved the fireworks he could see from his window. I made him a promise. I said I'd make extra special fireworks for his birthday. Which, funnily enough, is today. Or it would have been if he were still alive.
You sure you're all right with giving these away? Aren't they special?
The kid's gone. Better to get some use out of them than to let them rot. Actually, you know what? Leave me just one. That'll be enough. I'll set off this one for him. Maybe you'll see it.
Thank you. They'll be used for something very important.
Good, they're yours. In the meantime, I'll let Bacchus here keep me company. If it's true what they say about this stuff, in a few minutes I won't remember any pain at all.
I'm gonna blow up that set with the fireworks meant for a dying child. Somehow, it doesn't seem right.
I know what you mean. But Lightning, don't forget we're trying to save a world here. And those fireworks are going to help.
I know. I'll get over it. And if I can, then I can always find some more of that Bacchus's Brew and join the pyrotechnician for a drink.
Alrighty.
The boss told me to come and collect the fireworks from you guys. Tonight's launch is canceled. Sorry.
Canceled? Well, okay then. Take them.
This seems a bit light. Are you sure this is all of what you have?
Well, don't tell the boss, but the truth is I am down a few. I spilled my drink on them. Had to toss the wet ones out. But you can still use those, I think. Anyway, they're yours now. Time for me to bail.
Chocobo, it's time to tell! What are the magic words?
Meow meow choco chow.
That was adorable! Here, this is for you! Good job, our new friend! You love being a widow kitty, don't you? And as a bonus for learning the magic words, I'm giving you this super special kitty costume of your own! Ta-da! Enjoy catting around as a meowtastic Makote on us! Choco rare!
Excellent. That ought to be enough fireworks. Now you just need to get them to the Auger's quarter and the boss.
Try a concentrated microcosm culinary delight?
I smell fireworks. Do you make them?
Me? No, I'm just a humble fireworks seller. No one knows me. Though if they do, they know me as Funicula. The lowly pauper who dreams of owning a fireworks store in the Glutton's Quarter.
Well, that was a lot more information than I needed to know. I am in the market for some fireworks, though. What can you give me?
Give you? Look, I'm trying to run a real business here, okay? I don't give anything away without getting something in return first.
How much?
You're a firework fan too? I like that in a lady. But alas, I'm out of stock.
All right, then I guess we're done here.
Whoa! Hold your chocobo. It's not my fault. It's the monsters who have run me out of stock. They made off with my precious wares of scares, my fireworks.
I see. I guess I'll have to get them back then.
Oh, you do that, then I'll thank you 1,000 times.
May you rest in peace. You are free of the darkness.
These must be the fireworks that merchant Funicula spoke of. What do you think? Will you return them or just take them?
She has rose-colored hair.
That's a fair question. Here are your stolen goods.
Oh, thank you. Now I can finally open my store. Come see it in the Glutton's Quarter. Make way! The firework fanatic Funicula is coming through! Make way! The firework fanatic Funicula is coming through!
You opened up shop, huh? Nice place. Now sell me those fireworks I got you.
What do you think you're talking about? Whoever said I'd sell you a thing? I couldn't possibly take a single gil from you, not even one. You're the reason I was able to achieve my dream. Take all that you can carry with you.
Thanks, but you just finally got them back.
Don't you worry about that. What's a grand opening without a few giveaways to liven things up? You sure you don't want to take one more?
One more? Why don't you light that one for me right now? I'd like to see the fireworks I worked so hard to get back for you. Show me what you got.
Oh, I can do that. Sit back and enjoy the show. I'll give you your own private viewing for all your help. Thank you. You saved my shop and me.
Excellent. That ought to be enough. I think you've finally got enough fireworks. Take them back to the boss.